Look around you for a moment. You'll notice something almost every man today suffers from: a silent disease. And I'm willing to bet you've seen it in every room you've walked into. They're obsessed with appearing harmless. Watch them closely. They lower their voice the second they fear they sounded too direct. They bury their real opinions under layers of safe and agreeable comments. They force laughter at jokes that don't move them just to keep things smooth. They act overly flexible, overly accommodating, overly soft, all to ensure nobody ever sees them as a threat. Ask them why they do it, and they'll talk about politeness, respect, being considerate. But you and I both know the truth. It's fear. Fear of confrontation, fear of rejection, fear of standing out, fear of being labeled as too strong, too intense, too much. They've convinced themselves that blending into the background is admirable. That making everyone feel comfortable is the mark of a good man. That being liked by strangers matters more than being respected by the right people. But you are built differently. You don't beg to be understood. If someone misunderstands you, you don't sprint after them offering explanations. You don't twist yourself into knots to make others feel safe around you. You walk differently. You talk differently. You exist differently. And because of that, society gives you one label: intimidating. You've felt it, haven't you? Maybe people haven't said it to your face, but you know. You hear comments like, "He's cold. He's too serious. I can't figure him out. There's something about him." Let me ask you, did you harm these people? Did you threaten them? Did you deserve to be seen as dangerous? No, you simply refused to shrink. And that alone was enough. If Niccolò Machiavelli were alive today watching your life unfold, he wouldn't care how friendly you appear or how polite you sound. He would care about one thing: is this man easy to control? Because in a world driven by guilt, pressure, manipulation, and emotional games, the dangerous man isn't the loud one. It's the man who cannot be bent, bought, or bullied. And men like you always disturb the weak. Think carefully. Your calmness rattles people. Your silence irritates those who rely on noise to hide their insecurities. Your refusal to explain yourself frustrates those who expect obedience. Your ability to see through lies, games, and fake sweetness doesn't make you popular, it makes you threatening. And this isn't about fake alpha posturing. It's not about puffing your chest or acting tough. That's insecurity, not strength. This is something deeper. Something quieter. Something carved into you by life itself. It's the certainty in your gaze that makes people look away. It's the way you read a person before they even realize they're revealing themselves. It's the scars you earned, scars that reshape the way you move through the world. It's the silence you're comfortable with and the mystery you guard like a border. These things aren't trends. They're signals. Signals that reveal what you've become. So today, we're breaking down 7 signs you have a dangerous, intimidating personality through the cold lens of Machiavelli. And if you see yourself in these signs, remember, you were never meant to live like a harmless decoration collecting dust. You were meant to be the kind of man people think twice before trying to influence. Let's begin. Point 1. Eyes of conviction. The first place a dangerous man reveals himself is not in his voice, it's in his eyes. Your gaze doesn't wander looking for approval. You don't search for signals telling you it's safe to speak. Your eyes don't panic under pressure, they calculate. Walk into any room, and the moment someone meets your eyes, they feel something. Not fear, not aggression, just presence. Harmless men have pleading eyes, eyes that beg. Please don't be upset. Please don't misread me. Please still accept me. But your eyes? They don't ask for anything. Machiavelli would judge a man by this alone. Does he ask for permission? Or does he walk already knowing his path? When people look at you, they feel evaluated, not insulted, measured. Because you don't just look at them, you see them. And people today, with their empty, screen-glazed eyes, are not used to being seen. Your focus feels dangerous in a world addicted to distraction. Affirmation. My gaze holds certainty. 2. You read people beyond words. Most people listen only to what someone says. But you watch how they say it. You notice the micro-hesitation before a lie, the over-explaining when guilt leaks through, the tone shift when someone senses a power imbalance. And you remember who vanishes when you need them, who shows up only when there's something to gain, who changes their personality depending on the audience. But unlike others, you don't react immediately. You let the performance finish, then quietly adjust your distance. Manipulators hate you because their tactics don't work. Guilt, charm, victim playing. None of their weapons fit your lock. So they accuse you of being too analytical, too cold. What they actually mean is, I can't control you. Affirmation. I see what others try to hide. 3. Your scars hardened your aura. Your personality didn't come from books or quotes. Life carved it into you. You've known real pressure, real loss, real betrayal, real nights where no one came to save you. You had two choices, break or harden. You chose to harden. Those experiences changed you at the DNA level. Your nervous system works differently now. You don't panic over small things because you've lived through worse. Soft people feel uncomfortable around you because your presence carries weight. They sense you've survived storms they can't imagine. Your scars are invisible, but they speak loudly. Affirmation. Pain forged my foundation. 4. You're comfortable with silence. Silence terrifies most men. They need noise to drown out their own thoughts. But you, silence is your terrain. You don't rush to fill it. You don't babble to ease tension. And when you stay quiet, people begin exposing themselves, oversharing, justifying, nervous laughing. Your silence pulls truth right out of them. Machiavelli knew, power often lies in what you don't reveal. Affirmation. Silence is my strength. 5. You choose discomfort over safety while others chase comfort like a drug. You do the opposite. You take the harder path even when the easy one is right there. You do it because you don't trust comfort. Comfort softens a man. Comfort weakens him slowly. You train when others sleep. You work when others make excuses. You sharpen the blade when everyone else lets theirs rust. You're not preparing for the storm out of fear. You prepare because you know storms always come. Affirmation. I strengthen myself on purpose. 6. You don't fear opinions. Most men crumble at the idea of being disliked. But you don't break when someone disapproves. You say no without apology. You set boundaries without guilt. You walk away without announcing your exit. People call you arrogant or cold only because their usual methods don't work on you. They can't control you by withholding approval. They can't shape you with guilt. They can't trap you with expectations. And that makes you dangerous. Affirmation. I stand firm even if I stand alone. 7. You maintain mystery in a world addicted to oversharing. Your privacy is power. People don't know your entire history. They don't know your limits. They don't know what you're capable of. They don't know your next move. Machiavelli understood that secrecy is strategy. The man who reveals little cannot be predicted or manipulated. Your mystery forces respect. It keeps people cautious. It keeps them guessing. Affirmation. My mystery protects my power. The final truth. These 7 traits. Your conviction, your perception, your scars, your silence, your discipline, your independence, your mystery, they all point to one truth. You are not easy to bend, not easy to influence, not easy to break, and in a world built on control and manipulation, that makes you dangerous. The right kind of dangerous. The kind Machiavelli would nod at quietly. The kind people respect even when they don't understand. The kind born from fire. Not softness. Not comfort,